What's going on, Alabama fans? This is Brandon Williams, aka Fresh, COO of Touchdown Alabama Magazine. I got to jump on here with another one, guys. If you have not, well, first of all, if you haven't checked out the last video that I did about Jahmyr Gibbs, make sure you check that out. Gave my thoughts on how excited Alabama fans need to be for a spectacular all-around threat at the running back position. And I'm about to drop another one for y'all as it pertains to another newcomer. And if you're not on the Aaron Anderson bandwagon, you need to jump on right now. Not yesterday, but right now. The hype is real, guys. And all you really need to do is just watch his high school film. And there are just certain things that players are able to do, and some players are just not capable of doing. And when you have someone who has that elevator room escapability, being able to escape out of a phone booth, like what they used to say in the olden days, like my kids say, that's what Aaron Anderson brings. And if you watch this clip that he posts on his Instagram page from this latest scrimmage, that is exactly what you're going to see in certain moments this season and throughout his probably 3 years at Alabama. I'm pretty much going to go ahead and say he's going to be 3 and done at his time in Alabama. He has cat-like quickness, elite speed, elite quickness, elite speed. He's compact in size. And again, I don't like to do the comparisons, guys, but I think this Tyreek Hill comparison is starting to really, it's starting to really catch my attention. Again, I'm not saying he's Tyreek Hill because I haven't seen it on the field just yet in terms of on the collegiate level. But when you talk about somebody who has that dynamic ability, someone who can escape with someone who is literally right there in the grass. I'm talking about he's literally in arm's reach, but he's just able to just make a couple moves and just run around you, and not just run around you and juke you, but I'm talking about run past you. Attack angles and beat angles. He has that type of ability. And the last player that we saw from Alabama who had that type of ability was the Jalen Waddle. But this guy is a little bit more thicker than him. That's the reason why you're starting to see these Tyreek Hill type comparisons, because this guy is built very similarly to him. Not tall, about 5'9". So similar in height than Jalen Waddle, but he's listed around 180, 185, which Jalen Waddle wasn't listed at that weight. And he's probably still not listed at that weight. He's probably more in the 175, maybe 180 at best. But you're talking about this guy's 18, 19 years old, compared to someone in Jalen Waddle who's been through the fourth quarter program, the strength and conditioning program in Alabama for 3 years. So imagine what David Ballou is going to be able to do to this guy in, 2-3 years. By the time he leaves the capstone, he might be one of those players that we're looking at 3 years from now saying he set all types of records, potentially. He has that type of ability. And it's crazy. It feels like, I can go through the roster right now and probably pick out, 4 or 5, 6 guys and have the same conversation. That's the type of efforts that Alabama and Nick Saban and this whole entire staff has done to grab these players, these cornerstone type players that you just don't see, and bringing them all into Alabama. 10 years ago, you didn't see this as an Alabama fan. You did not see this from a team. Nick Saban pretty much tried to keep a certain model that he had in terms of how to play the game. And he just kind of just picked certain players that can do certain things. Now he's just grabbing playmakers left and right. I mean, it's almost as if he's a kid at a candy store and saying, hey, I need that, I need that, I need that, I need that. And he's just picking them. And we're seeing all types of elite level athletes at every single position, especially these skill positions that we've just never seen in bunches. And it's getting really scary, especially when you have the playmaking quarterbacks that he's starting to recruit as well. We did not see this. Again, we did not see these types of quarterbacks early on in Nick Saban's tenure. John Parker Wilson, had, a great career at Alabama, but you start to throw guys like a Tua Tagovailoa, Mac Jones, who, surprised everybody. But then you have a Bryce Young who can do all types of things with the football in his hands. Jalen Milroe coming right behind him. Ty Simpson. These guys are dynamic athletes with their legs, but they also have elite arm talent. So you combine that when you bring in players like an Aaron Anderson, who is going to be able to take a screen pass and take it 80 yards up the field. Similar to what we saw with Tyreek Hill against the Bills in the AFC Championship game. You know, you take a small pass that goes 10 yards and you make game winners. I mean, those are things that you just can't coach that. You can't coach that type of speed. And this Aaron Anderson guy, I'm telling y'all right now, do not be surprised if you see within the first 2 to 3 games, because it always takes freshmen, you know, sometimes it takes them a little bit. But do not be surprised if it's game 1, game 2, or game 3 at the latest when he starts to make some big time explosive plays. He's going to be a household name, guys. And I'm saying it from day one. I don't see any reason or any way that he does not make an impact. Nick Saban, Bill O'Brien will try to find a way to have him involved in the offense some kind of way. He is just too dynamic. He did not become a 5-star ranked player from Touchdown Alabama, our independent rankings. Justin Smith does an excellent job of that for no reason. All right, so again, jump on to Aaron Anderson. Buy stock now. All right, don't wait. Buy stock now in Aaron Anderson. Don't come back here 6 months from now saying, "Oh, I already knew." Nah, buy it right now. Go ahead and watch his highlights. He's the real deal. All right, if you like this video, again, make sure you like it. Drop a comment. Let me know how I'm doing with these videos. I'm definitely enjoying the feedback. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done so. Remember to like us on Facebook, Instagram, follow us on Twitter as well, TD Alabama Mag. Again, this is Brandon, aka Fresh, COO of Touchdown Alabama, signing off.